4 beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another, Daniel 7:3-7. The first beast, Daniel 7:4. Daniel 7:4, the first was like a lion, and had eagle's wings, I beheld till the wings thereof were plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth, and made stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given to it. Nebuchadnezzar constructed the legendary Hanging Gardens and Great Gate of Ishtar connected to the processional way, which has been traced to a length of over half a mile, extended north from the Ishtar Gate, and was designed with brick relief images of lions. The Lion of Babylon is an ancient Babylonian symbol and symbolically represents the king of Babylon. The second beast, Daniel 7:5. Daniel chapter 7 verse 5, and behold another beast, a second, like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side. And it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it between the teeth of it, and they said thus unto it, Arise, devour much flesh. The bear represents the inferior kingdom of Daniel chapter 2:39 and represents Cyrus the Great of Persia who ruled most of the known world by 500 BC. The 3 ribs could represent the last Babylonian kings before Persia. 1. King Nebuchadnezzar II, king of Babylon, 605-562 BC. 2. Belshazzar, king of Babylon, 556-539 BC. 3. Darius the Median takes the kingdom of Babylon in 553 BC. The 3 ribs could also represent the next 3 kings which are kings of Persia. 1. Darius I of Persia, 515 BC. 2. The mighty king Ahasuerus, Xerxes of Persia, 480 BC. 3. Darius III, son of Ahasuerus, Xerxes of Persia, 327 BC. The third beast, Daniel 7:6. After this I beheld, and lo another, like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl, the beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. The leopard with 4 heads represent Gracia and the 4 successor kingdoms of Alexander the Great. After Alexander the Great died in 323 BC at the age of 32 without appointing an heir, his death was followed by a power struggle. The wars of the successors broke out and for 40 years, war raged between Alexander's generals. In the end, Alexander's empire was divided into 4 parts known as the Hellenistic kingdoms. 1. Ptolemaic Egypt. 2. Macedonia. 3. Seleucid. 4. Bactria. These 3 beasts of Daniel 7:4-6 make the 4th beast of Daniel 7:7-8, Daniel 7:19-26. The 4th beast, Daniel 7:7. After this I saw in the night visions, and behold a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. And it had 10 horns. The 4th beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down, and break it in pieces. Daniel 7:23. The 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them. And he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings, Daniel 7:24. The 4 beasts are 4 kingdoms. Daniel 7:17, they tread down the entire earth. These are the nations of gold, of brass, of iron and of wood and stone. Mentioned in Daniel 4:20-23, and Daniel 5:18-29. Nebuchadnezzar's dream of the statue, Daniel 2:38-43. The 4th beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down, and break it in pieces as, Daniel 7:23, reveals. And according to Nebuchadnezzar's dream of the statue, it is Rome. The 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings as written in Daniel 7:24. Which is Rome, who ruled the world and subdued the successor kingdoms of Alexander the Great, conquering the Mediterranean, and the entire inhabited world. From Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, until Rome there are 10 kingdoms. The 10 kings of Daniel 7:24. 1. King Nebuchadnezzar II, king of Babylon, 605 to 562 BC. King Nebuchadnezzar II destroyed Jerusalem and Solomon's temple fell. The Jews were taken as slaves to live in exile for 50 years. The Jews document history and their beliefs by writing it down, known as the Old Testament in the Bible, 587 BC. 2. Belshazzar, king of Babylon, 556 to 539 BC. Portrayed as the king of Babylon and son of Nebuchadnezzar in Daniel 5:22, though he was actually the son of Nabonidus, one of Nebuchadnezzar's successors, and he never became king in his own right. He, his lords, wives and concubines drank wine in the vessels from the house of God taken under Nebuchadnezzar, who destroyed the first temple and praised the gods of silver, and gold, brass, iron, wood, and stone, as written in Daniel 5:19 to 28, and was slain in one night by Darius the Median. 3. Darius the Median takes the kingdom of Babylon in 553 BC when he is about 62 years old, Daniel 5:30 to 31. 4. Cyrus the Great of Persia, Achaemenid, and the rebellion against the Medes founding Persia in 550 BC. Cyrus the Great captures the Lydian capital Sardis in 546 BC. Cyrus the Great conquers, liberates the great city of Babylon in 539 BC. Cyrus the Great allows exiled Jews to return to Jerusalem in 538, their Babylonian captivity over. Cyrus the Great rules most of the known world by 500 BC. 5. King Darius I of Persia builds the great city of Persepolis in 515 BC. King Darius I of Persia invades Marathon, Athens, Greece. Greece is victorious, 490 BC. 6. The mighty king Ahasuerus, Xerxes of Persia, launches new invasion of Greece. Greece is victorious, 480 BC. 7. Darius III, son of Ahasuerus, Xerxes of Persia, 327 BC. 8. The fall of Darius III, Achaemenid of Persia under Alexander the Great, during 331 BC to 327 BC, unto the 4 successor kingdoms of Alexander the Great. 9. After Alexander the Great died without appointing an heir, his death was followed by a power struggle. His generals all made claims on parts of his empire. The wars of the successors broke out, and for 40 years war raged between Alexander's generals, and in the end Cassander, Ptolemy, Antigonus, and Seleucus succeeded, and Alexander's empire was divided into 4 parts known as the Hellenistic kingdoms. 1. Ptolemaic Egypt. 2. Macedonia. 3. Seleucid. 4. Bactria. 10. The Kingdom of Rome. Rome conquers the eastern western Mediterranean and rules the entire inhabited world, 146 BC. Out of this kingdom are 10 kings, one comes after who is diverse than the others and subdues 3 kings, Daniel 7:24. The successor kingdoms of Alexander the Great. The horns of Alexander's successor kingdoms and Rome are also represented as the horns of the 4th beast as well as the horns of the he-goat. The 3 horns before the little horn being plucked up represent the successor kingdoms of Alexander the Great. Daniel 7:8. I considered the horns, and, behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots, and, behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things. And out of one of the horns came forth a little horn, which waxed exceeding great, toward the south, and toward the east, and toward the pleasant land mentioned in Daniel 8:9, represent the 4th beast of Daniel 7:7, which is Rome. Daniel 8:11, yea, he magnified himself even to the prince of the host, and by him the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down. The son of the Roman Emperor Vespasian, Titus, captured Judea, and destroyed the second Jewish temple in Jerusalem during the first Jewish revolt in 70 AD, and Rome practiced and prospered. Daniel 8:12-13, and an host was given him against the daily sacrifice by reason of transgression, and it cast down the truth to the ground, and it practiced, and prospered. Then I heard one saint speaking, and another saint said unto that certain saint which spoke, How long shall be the vision concerning the daily sacrifice, and the transgression of desolation, to give both the sanctuary and the host to be trodden under foot? And he said unto me, Unto 2,300 days, then shall the sanctuary be cleansed. To understand these horns you have to look to the ram and he-goat in Daniel chapter 8. Ram, kings of Media and Persia. The 10 horns are 10 kings. Revelation 17:12-14. The 10 horns are 10 kings which have received no kingdom as yet but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. They have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords, and King of kings, and they that are with him are called, and chosen, and faithful. The beast having 7 heads and 10 horns mentioned in Revelation 17:3, are the 10 kings who receive their power with the beast in Revelation 17:12-14, and represent the devil's 8th kingdom. The remnant of Rome in power today, is the foundation of all Western civilization. The 7 heads are 7 mountains where the woman sits in Revelation 17:9-10, are 7 kings, 5 are fallen and 1 is and the other is not yet come, and when he comes he must continue a short space. And the beast that was, and is not, even he is the 8th and is of the 7 and goes into perdition. The devil's 8th kingdom in Revelation 17:11, is the 7 mountains where the woman sits making the 8th. Daniel 8:23-25, and in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to the full, a king of fierce countenance, and understanding dark sentences, shall stand up. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper, and practice, and shall destroy the mighty, and the holy people. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. The last kingdom to come will be an everlasting kingdom. Daniel 7:18. Daniel 7:27, Daniel 7:14, and there was given him dominion, and glory, and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages, should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed.